Hey, how's it going guys? 1FO here, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the best scripts for slap battles, and these are the 4 scripts right here, so if you're looking for them, I'll have all the links with a video tutorial on how to get them in the description, so yeah. Now I think I'll start off with Rogue Hub because it's newer and I also been using it a lot more. So as you can see right here, this is the first section where you have all your cool stuff like auto clicker. Basically anything that you hover over, it's going to tell you what it does. And right now I'm only using these 3 things, so anti-ragdoll, move-in time stop, and glove extender. And as you can see right there, that's what the anti-ragdoll does. It's completely insane. I mean, unless someone has like an overkill or something, you just can't die. So anything that's gonna like knock you back or teleport you, you just can't die from it. So I'll show you this right here. Hit this guy, and let's actually let this guy hit me here. So I'm not even like coming at him, I don't know why he's not hitting me. So there we go, it just rebuilds my body. Then of course you have a slap farm here, so if I click this, boom, just like that. And if I show you my slaps, that is just crazy. But yeah, so there it is, it's gonna automatically rejoin if you click this as well. So that's what it looks like. And I definitely recommend you use this with overkill or the dream thing or just anything where, I don't know, those 2 have just worked the best for me. So the dream one and the overkill, I don't know if their hitboxes are different or something, but there you go. Here's the auto join. You could do the fart spam, of course. This is with the default glove when you click E and it does a fart. So yeah, pretty cool stuff there. Here's of course your slap aura, and this is actually a really nice feature here that they have. Let me turn off the extender. So this is just a normal glove right now, and if I click on the slap aura legit, as you can see I have to go like pretty close to them for it to slap them. So I show you that there, it's gonna slap him. I don't want to slap the reverse, there we go. But yeah, so here's what it does. It looks a ton more legit. Like if I was just a normal player, I would have no idea that I was cheating. But of course for you, you never have to click your keyboard or your mouse, and there it goes. And also, to be honest, the ragdoll is not really that blatant, the anti-ragdoll, because people never really call me out for it. It kind of just looks like you're glitching. Here's some map settings, so you can do a rainbow void, which is going to make the whole void rainbow. Force field color, force field player model, and here's your field of view if I can bring that up. So you could change this to really low. I'd recommend you keep it at like the highest possible. Because, well, of course, in any other Roblox game, this is what your FOV is set to normally. By default, it's 70, and in this game, I think it's by default like 104 or 100 or something. So if you want to change it to even more, it'll be a lot better. Because, well, I mean, as the name suggests, you can see a lot more. Here is the blatant kill aura, if you want to see what this looks like. Oops. Okay, well, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't even die from that, Uno. Well, I mean, in the end I did, but it did save me a couple times. Yeah, so here's another insane thing you could do is the walking in time stop. So this guy just called a time stop and I can still just slap him. It also works for cutscenes, so when people do that thing where they like slap you and you can't really move and it like teleports behind you and stuff, that's what it does. So on that guy's screen, he doesn't see me moving around, he thinks I'm like right over there. So he tried to slap me but nothing happened. Let's see if I can get this guy. Oops, there we go. And then here you have spin, which doesn't really sound that cool, but it actually is extremely overpowered. I mean, as you guys can tell, this looks like a ninja star or something, I don't even know. But yeah, really nice stuff there. You can even change the speed of the spin, so I could do like, let's try this, let's do a maximum speed, and then let's just walk into these people. There's absolutely nothing they can do now unless they're using the Uno reverse. Yeah, let's just jump over here. If I wanted to, I could actually execute my infinite yield and teleport. Teleport there, kill that guy. Let's teleport over here, kill this guy. Yeah, so of course, if you're trying to like save your account and not get banned, then I'd recommend you don't do what I'm doing right now. I mean, of course, that is pretty self-explanatory, but I did get some comments saying people got banned because, well, of course, if you're using, for example, the slap farm, seeing people like teleporting around the map is definitely pretty obvious that you're cheating. Then here's the fart spam, so it's probably the most fun troll to do. If you click this right here, let me turn on my volume. This is just insanely loud. I'm not gonna hurt your ears with that for the rest of the video, but there that is if you want to hear that. I think everyone else in the chat can hear that. I don't know why they're not reacting. But yeah, so there it is. Here's all the stuff on this script. There's some God mode stuff that you can do, like the rock God mode, which is the just like the explosions the Reaper God mode is the one where you're like tethered to someone, and then when you die, or like within like 25 seconds, if you don't get a kill, then you die. It's actually really overpowered. You're not gonna die from that. But yeah, so here's all the stuff. If you click Auto Toxic, slap him. There we go. It's just gonna like say stuff until you get timed out in chat. And yeah, so that's all the stuff on this script that I'm gonna go over. There's also an extras tab with just like themes on it. So credits to Kitsune and Kiran. So really nice script over here. And now I'm gonna move on to Dizzy Hub, which I said at the beginning of the video is again one of my favorite scripts. And that's mainly just because of all the stuff that they have for just like farming. You could like instantly get Bob. On the miscellaneous tab, you have tons of stuff over here, abilities. You could just use any of these things, but yeah. So combat tab, really simple stuff. You click over here. For example, let's do Kill Aura. And this is actually just a slap aura. Like I had error. There's even some settings for it, so if you want to do this, for example, I could set the delay to like a lot higher, so now it's only going to slap like once every 5 seconds, I think that is. So of course 0.05 is going to be the fastest. This is your distance. I could do 20. See if this works. So 20 distance now, that should be 20 studs, yep. So 20 studs away, now I can hit them from all the way over there. There's all this stuff, so you have your show slap animation, you could turn this on or off. Visuals, here's your show invisible players. That's honestly kind of useful, I guess, if I execute my infinite yield. Just do ESP, and now I can see anyone even if they're invisible. Yeah, really cool stuff there. Let me turn this off. Admin notifier, this is probably the single best feature for when you're exploiting on your main account, because the main way people get you banned in this game is by reporting you to an admin of the game, not like reports in Roblox. Like if I was to report this person, they don't get banned. I mean, of course, everyone knows that the Roblox reports don't really do much, but if you click this, it's going to notify you whenever an admin gets into the game, and that's pretty useful because when you do that, for example, let's say I was like slap farming and someone decided to record me, there's no proof that that was like a legit video. Someone could have staged it, someone could have went into like a studio game and done it themselves. So for the admin to verify that you're cheating, they would need to join the game themselves, and there you go. It would kick you from the game or just notify you, I'm not really sure. Here's the hide visuals if you want to do that. Here is your golden rainbow character if you have the golden glove. This is the teleports tab, which doesn't have anything on it. And here is the main, like, the reason people use this script is the slap auto farm, which is a really fast auto farm that only uses the default glove. But for some reason, when I have these other scripts executed, it kicks me from the game, so I'd recommend you don't use that with another script executed. And yeah, so pretty cool stuff over here. This is the combat tab again, visuals, auto farm, misc, and abilities. Some stuff for kill streak if you want to do that. And now I'm going to move on to OK Hub, which is the red GUI from my last video. They updated it. So here's all your spams. Of course, some of these are going to get you kicked from the game for just like anti-cheat reasons. Here's the fighting. You can force spam. I don't know if this is 250k slaps. It might be. Could be wrong. Anti-ragdoll. Let's see what this does. Let's disable the kill aura. And let's see how many slaps I got. Okay, so here it is. Anti-ragdoll. See if this works. Come on, someone punch me. Guess they're all just like trained to not go near me anymore because of the kill aura. Oops, I think I actually have that still on, maybe. Okay, so here we go. Let's go over here. Okay, well, I don't even know how to disable this kill aura because it's clearly not going away. Yeah, so either way, I have a anti-ragdoll. You can do a farm for dark orbs, the trap, which I think is a Lego brick, jet orb, slapple. You can get redacted, which I already did on this account. And yeah, so I think that's all the stuff. This is a slap royale script, so I can't really show that without leaving the game. So credits to the Sack Servant, 370Z, and PYJK and Twixorix for making this script. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you can, and as always, peace.